Hey there, Dr. Crypto here with another crypto update. So we'll be just covering a bit of Bitcoin and Tectonic and a bit of CRO. So yeah, what a couple of days, eh? It's been absolutely fantastic. Green candles makes everybody happy. Sentiments, obviously I've said on our videos, sentiments have changed. You know, everybody's feeling pumped and excited. Could we have hit the bottom? That's the question everybody is waiting for. Well, no doubt we'll be finding out soon enough. But at the moment, everybody is just enjoying these green candles after all these red candles that we have from the, from the lunar and the Celsius and the FTX issues that we've had, and just caused red candles and a negativity in the space. But anyway, I hope everybody is doing well, having a great day, having a great weekend. And as always, we do sort of have a low liquidity in volume in towards the weekend. But at the moment, we're doing all right, actually, to be honest with you. But I hope everybody's okay. Give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, and let's have a quick check of see how Bitcoin, Tectonic, and CRO are doing. So without further ado, let's get into it. So looking at the total crypto market at the moment, we're just over $1 trillion now in the market cap for the whole crypto. So 24-hour volume is 70 odd billion, just over, and Bitcoin dominance is slightly creeping up again now to 42.3, and Ethereum really hasn't changed much, it's 19.3. But overall, if you look at the 7-day charts, it's just pretty much green. Yeah, we've had a bit of a pullback at the moment. 1 hour's sort of come down, but obviously the dominance in Bitcoin is picking up. So you'll probably find the altcoins start lagging behind a bit, but at some point it's like a elastic band to stretch it and let it go. And I'm waiting for those alts we have had little pumps from the alts, but I'm expecting at some point shortly that we should be starting to get some real big nice pumps, liquidity coming from Bitcoin dripping into the medium size alts and then down to the lower alts sort of thing. So so at the moment the dominance is gradually creeping up for Bitcoin, so at the moment Bitcoin is looking fairly strong. So we can see on the charts here, so we broke through this trend line, this downtrend line we saw from when we started last November, where we started to come down. So we sort of broke through that trend line, and now between 21 22,000 we've broken this resistance area now, and now creating this market as now support. So we're heading up towards, as I sort of mentioned in your video, up to 25,000. So that's the next resistance area. And obviously we can get up to that. We could create that as therefore support. So right now we've created some nice bit of support here. And obviously we could see some, bullish divergence here, as you can see here, and then on the RSI. So that's what generally caused pump, and we had that nice bit of volume towards the end of the day yesterday as came in and obviously pushed Bitcoin up, and obviously it's pushed up a lot of altcoins. So looking at the moment, it's looking pretty good. And then we can have a quick look on the Lux algo as well. Look at that. If you were a short-term trader and you bought there, what a nice return there. You would have been up around about, on the 12 hourly on about 38%. So you would have done really well if you bought here as a short-term trader, so, but is the bottom in? That's the question. And a lot of people are saying they feel that the bottom is in, and it could well be right, so I still accumulating myself, but it's all looking good for Bitcoin. So let's have a quick look into Tectonic. So looking at Tectonic at the moment, which is, like I said in previous videos, we're looking really bullish, and every time I've done these videos, we've sort of broken out, so again we're sort of bullish here. We've had a nice bit of volume that came in here, and look at the stock RSI, and this is on the daily. So the stock RSI is sort of bottomed out, really. So there's plenty of room to the upside, so the volumes come in. And then at the same time, we've got this bullish ascending triangle which has been formed, which generally is really bullish, So we're potentially looking for a potential breakout on this. So we've had the initial rally here, and so at some point, are we going to use this bit here as the sort of the target objective? So, because obviously this has like been a subsequent rally sort of thing, and then this mainly bit here, like, so the volume's coming in. Stock RSI, is like I said, it's crossing over and ready to push up. So we just, like I said, all we need with this is a bit more volume to come in and push us up, because at the moment we've created around this area here a nice little bit of support. So, on this bit here, which was always, and basically this bit here was our resistance area. We were struggling to get through that, but bang, we're straight through it. We've got through there. We've created now support. We've banged through the resistance, and we've caused this now bullish ascending triangle. So if this breaks up, we could be having a nice little pump. So if we sort of like on this one, we could sort of extrapolate that to there and put it out to a potential breakout zone, which is around about here. So we could be heading up to around about this section around here, like. So yeah, it's subject to obviously Bitcoin and the volume coming in, but so yeah, looking quite good. I'd say the next sort of like resistance area for us, if we can push through this, is basically around this area around about here. So Tectonic, on the stock RSI, we've got the bullish ascending triangle. I'm expecting, obviously subject to the markets and Bitcoin, I'm expecting at some point we're going to get a push up, and especially if we get some more news off Tectonic on the Twitter page about what they're doing. So obviously, it's looking good, but it's always a bit dangerous at the weekends because the volume sort of always quite low, but Bitcoin is doing all right. So I'm expecting, could we get another push up? But it's all bullish at the moment. I'm really, really hyped for Tectonic, and I guess a lot of you guys are as well, especially the Cro fam too, so this is all looking good, so Tectonic. Yeah, I'm definitely bullish, and I'm potentially will be buying some more. So okay, let's get into the CRO. Yeah, so looking at CRO, this is on the 12 hours. We've sort of created a bit of a hidden bullish divergence here. This is on the 12 hour, and then you can see on the RSI here, we're sort of heading down, and then on the candles here, we're sort of heading up. So we've created on that one some bullish divergence, and hence why we've had this bit of a breakout here. So yeah, so we've sort of created a bit of support around this area here. We broke through resistance on this with that beautiful candle there, that beautiful, what's that now? So yeah, so it was a beautiful, around about 2.6% rise on that one. So now we're sort of heading towards, a little bit of sideways action at the moment, but we had this beautiful volume come in, and obviously we had this bullish divergence created here. So yeah, it's looking all good. So I'm expecting now we're coming up to this level here. So if we could push up, that volume come in to push CRO up, this will probably be our next resistance area. So and then obviously my next resistance area, and create support here, next resistance area would be around about 12 cents or so. So yeah, so we're really bullish. And then obviously if you look at on the Lux algo, it's bullish from around about from the 4th of January. So it pointed out on the daily, on the 12 hours, to buy. And look at that. So we got the trend tracker here, which is just basically just pushes up. We've just been bouncing off this trend tracker all the way up. So we're sort of going a bit sideways now, but I'm expecting, a little bit more of a push up at some point, and obviously it's subject to Bitcoin. But yeah, so like I said, got hidden bullish divergence, and also we've broken through resistances, creating support. So yeah, everything's looking really good for CRO. But yeah, so if we go on a lower time frame on this one, so we'll go on the 4 hour, which we'll give you here. So we've got nice on the Lux algo here, a nice strong push up here. And it gives you a better idea that what we're sort of doing at the moment, So yeah, it's all looking good. So the volume sort of died off a little bit here, but like I said, on a closer look, yeah, we've pushed through these resistances here. So overall, CRO, we've got all the fundamentals that have come out, So, we've got that 80 million now, so 80 million users. That's absolutely fantastic, So we've got an extra 10 million from that 70 million. So regarding Cro, and crypto.com, and the Kronos, especially with that upgrade as well, it's all bullish. And I'm expecting, in the next bull run, I can see us definitely going back to all-time high to around about $1. And, you know, because of all the fundamentals, you know, my price target in the next bull market is around about the $3 mark, you know, because it's all about all the fundamentals that they put into this and the building. Even with all the FUD, you know, they're there, the building. People are coming on board from 70 million up to 80 odd million now. You know, so this marketing project that they've been doing is actually been paying off. And, you know, it's looking really, really positive for Crypto.com, the CRO, and obviously Chris has been quite active on Twitter, like, you know, so always keeping people updated, you know. So regarding Tectonic and the CROs, you know, are really, in my eyes, looking really, really healthy, and none of this is financial advice, you know. I picked up this morning, you know, an extra 30,000 CRO, you know, and I'm going to pick up a little bit more Tectonic as well, because obviously my vision is that they're going to be hitting potentially, especially CRO, like all-time highs, and could go above that. And I'm expecting Tectonic to probably do the same. You know, I reckon they're going to rock it, because, you know, they're growing. And don't forget, the Kronos system isn't that old. When you look at all these other chains, you know, the Kronos chain is what, a year, 2 years old. It's young, and look what's happening to it. The ecosystem's just growing. DeFi wallets growing, you know, and users, even in the bear market, are coming to CRO Crypto.com, and users are coming to Tectonic as well. So, you know, just, you know, not financial advice, I'm accumulating. Obviously, you always do your own research, but because, you know, if we look at the crypto bubble now, look at this. This is the crypto bubble at 20, you know, curve 25%, FTT, because of what's the news about that, you know, it's up 54.6%, you know, but, you know, everything is looking really, really, really healthy on this. So, you know, and then if you look at the CBI, 13, it's up 13 now. We're starting to tick up. Look at that. We were not so long ago in December down to 1. We are now number 13. Fear and greed index. Look at that. It's neutral, 53, and it wasn't that long ago when we were all down here around about 4 or 5. And look at us now. We're at 53. You know, the whole we've always got to be careful, because there always can be pullbacks. Some people are saying, is this a bull trap? You know, well, no doubt we'll find out, but I'm just accumulating anyway, you know, so I'm here for the long term, not the short term. So I don't really do many short-term trades, but, you know, I'm just accumulating. So every time we have big pullbacks, I'll have my buy orders, I'll have these targets where I'll buy more. So, but at the moment, the whole crypto industry is looking really, really strong. So I hope you enjoy that video. I hope you're having a great weekend. But like I said, if you could give us a thumbs up, and you could give us a subscribe, that'd be absolutely awesome. So have a great time, have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.